Hey everybody, my name is Chad Booksam with Alternative Media Television. Welcome to AMTV Live. We have breaking news. Just as Israel discussed just a couple days ago, saying they want to eliminate Bashar al-Assad, that they want to remove and completely shatter the Bashar al-Assad government. What do we have? And this isn't in some Homs province or in a different part of Syria. We have reports of Israeli missiles hitting the capital or near the capital of Damascus. Now, this is happening at a very tense time. Obviously, what has Israel been stating? Israel has been stating that Iran is preparing to strike, that Iran is preparing a retaliation. We haven't seen a retaliation, but now we have Israeli strikes in the capital, surrounding the capital of Damascus, where Bashar al-Assad's army is obviously most well enforced. They're getting closer and closer to do what? What is the agenda? What is the reason for the Iranian nuclear deal being announced that they're going to pull out? What is the reason for all of this happening in the Middle East is for Israel to remove Bashar al-Assad for what? To eventually cut off the head of the snake, which they view as Iran. So we have missiles hitting the Damascus region. And again, this is different. This is close to the capital. Now, these reports are just coming in. We don't have any reports of casualties or anything like that yet. But what do we have occurring in the Middle East that's causing all of this to escalate even further and further? Whether it's from the Gaza protests happening throughout Israel, or whether it's the embassy that's going to get moved to Jerusalem very shortly. Now, the Iranian nuclear deal pulling out. We have Benjamin Netanyahu suggesting that Iran has been cheating on the Iranian nuclear program for some time. And now we have missiles attacking near the capital, Damascus. Now, all these news agencies are reporting it. We have Syrian television stating that they shot down 2 of the Israeli missiles. So, what did Russia say they were going to do? Russia said they're going to bring in the S-300 missile defense system into Syria, okay, to help the Bashar al-Assad government survive and to shoot down Israeli missiles. So we don't know if this was from this system, but we do know that Russian forces and Iranian forces are helping the Bashar al-Assad government shoot down missiles that are coming from Israel. Now, I can't repeat how dangerous this situation is. We've been discussing it here at AMTV Media. On AMTV, you've been hearing about this story where? Anywhere else in the media? Anywhere else in alternative news? No, only here. You only get it here because we bring out the truth and we're seeing what's happening. We're seeing what's happening, and it's all going in chronological order. We know the plot. We know the plan. And again, Israel is not going to allow, and they stated this, and I put this up in a video yesterday. You guys can click the video and watch it. They are not going to allow Iran, okay, to operate out of Syria. They have made this absolutely clear. Absolutely clear. And now they're making it even more clear by attacking and having missiles strike south of the capital, Damascus. Now, we have to get exactly what's happening on the ground. We have sources coming in, but they're stating that so far what we're hearing is that Syrian air defenses basically struck a couple missiles coming from Israeli fighter jets. This is what we're hearing. Now, again, a lot of this is coming in pretty quickly. But look at the instability in this region, and what is this going to lead to? Why is this all coming to fruition? Because an all-out war between Israel, the United States, Iran, and Russia has always been playing out. This has been the case. Now, we've seen this time and time again. Before, it was a base, I believe in the Homs province, where multiple Iranian soldiers were killed. Multiple Iranian soldiers were killed. Now, Israel was stating that they bombed this area because Iran had anti-aircraft missiles held up in this region. Now, there's been a lot of reports of these style of weapons. There's been a lot of reports of supposed attacks, like chemical attacks, but there's never what? There's never the key things that you would want to see before a country goes into war. You know what that key thing is? It's called evidence. Evidence. It's never there. Now, again, we have Israel. What have they been stating? We are going to eliminate Bashar al-Assad. People think this is a joke or a game or something. People think that they're lying about it. This is what they've been plotting to do. What do you think is their number one enemy? So you see, they see Iran as extending their influence even further. Whether it's Hezbollah in Lebanon, whether it's their presence in Syria, they are not going to allow it. They're not going to stand for it. We keep bringing this up. We keep repeating it. But now you have Russia, okay, helping the Bashar al-Assad government stay in power and helping the Bashar al-Assad government shoot down missiles that Israel is firing near the capital, Damascus. It's still early reports. And how much closer are they going to get to the presidential palace where Bashar al-Assad is held up? Now, we don't know exactly where his location is. I'm sure he has a well-built bunker somewhere. And what was Israel telling their people? Israel has just stated, look, this is not something that's hidden if you have been tuning in here to AMTV. Yeah, if you've been tuning in to CNN, Fox, or other alternative news sites who are always distracted with just garbage. But what have we been stating? That Israel has closed down the airspace between the Golan Heights, okay, and the Israeli border. For fun? No, for a reason. Preparing an all-out attack. Israel has been stating to their people, okay, to get in your bunkers. The Israeli Defense Forces telling their people that Iran is going to attack to get in your bunkers. Look, and now we have Russia, we have China who are supporting this alliance between Iran, Russia, and the Bashar al-Assad government. You have the United States giving Israel the blessing. We don't know what's going to happen, but this is going to escalate much further. We have Israel threatening to strike the capital of Iran, which is Tehran. Okay, so that's why we keep banging the drums. People say, why do we talk about World War III? Because, look, the entire Middle East is on fire. Multiple countries are at war. That's why you need to be prepared. You need to be smart. You need to have things like survival equipment. You need to have food storage. We have it here in our store. We have 30 and 60-day food storage, 20% off. Click the link below. Go to our store so you can get it and be prepared and be smart and make sure you tune in here to AMTV to understand what's going on, especially when it comes to geopolitics. We've been right on the money. We've been right on the money because it's obvious, and we've been connecting the dots, and we know our history, and we've been doing this for 10 years. So we always state to be smart, to be prepared, to get ready. And people say, oh, Chad, nothing is going to happen. Look what Israel is doing. As we stated, as I put up in the video previously, they are going to try to eliminate Bashar al-Assad. Russia isn't going to stand for it. Russia is a superpower, a nuclear power. Iran isn't going to stand for it. You think they're just going to, oh, okay, right? After all the fighting that they've done, you think they're, oh, okay, they're just going to give it up and they're going to walk away? No, they're going to fight back. You have a superpower, Russia, who is going to fight back. And who you think we're going to back? We're going to back Russia? Are we going to back Iran? No, we're going to back Israel in this adventure, right? Hence, you have these big powers fighting against each other, and it could spark out of control at any moment. Now, Iran, given the fact that, look, Bashar al-Assad is being threatened, his capital is being threatened, his capital is being hit by Israeli missiles. This is more danger than ever before, and it's more closer to the presidential palace. It's more closer to the government. They want to dismember the Bashar al-Assad government, simple and plain. And we have to sit back and wait to see what Iran is going to do. They're probably already retaliating. We're keeping our eyes on people and witnesses that are on the ground who are reporting what's happening the best that they can. Hey, Alex, what's the time right now in Syria? Let's bring it up on the screen. Because, you know, when it's okay, so it's 11:40, so it's almost midnight in Syria. Information coming out of there is going to be scarce. Okay, but you have a situation where missiles are hitting south of the capital, Damascus. This is different. This is new. This is much closer to the source, to the core power of Syria, which is the Bashar al-Assad government, and they're striking their army. So obviously this is going to completely spread. You have Hezbollah, who has basically completely dominated Lebanon. They have took power in Lebanon. Hezbollah is aligned and is a proxy of Iran. Okay? And you have Israel threatening not only to attack their proxies in Lebanon or in Syria, but to do what? To strike Tehran. They have been stating this for some time. So we all need to be smart, and we all need to look at what's happening. And again, this is why we've been shouting it out off the rooftops, that the Israeli Defense Forces are planning on attacking Iranian forces, not only in Lebanon, not only in Syria, not only taking out the Bashar al-Assad government, but eventually attacking the capital of Iran, which is Tehran. Okay. Why? I thought peace. Christopher Green was just telling me this. Right, Chris? I thought peace was on the table. This is what they were stating. They know we're going to get peace. We're going to pull out the Iranian nuclear deal. We're going to do something else. We're going to increase sanctions. No, one of the main reasons to pull out of the Iranian nuclear deal is to militarize the agenda. What has been the plan? You take out all these countries. You take out Syria. You take out Iran. You have Saudi Arabia and Israel do this for us. So even though we're not doing it ourselves, even though we're not striking Damascus, mission accomplished, right? Mission accomplished. No, they have the blessing of the United States to do exactly what they're doing. You think that Donald Trump didn't know this strike was going to occur? 100%, regardless if you agree with it or not. We are just stating that it's so dangerous and the instability throughout the entire region is just going to go overboard. It's going to get worse. It's going to be like a hell week when you have the U.S. Embassy move to Jerusalem. That's why I need to be smart. And again, I'm going to reiterate this and reinforce it, no matter how, probably doesn't sound popular. I'm sure it doesn't sound popular, but it's common sense survival. You need to make sure you do things for you and your family that protect you and your family. So it's information, it's knowledge, it's things like food storage, it's things like bug out bags, it's preparation. You can't rely on the mainstream media for when something hits the fan, it's going to hit the fan, you're not going to know. These trolls are going to scatter, they're not going to know what to do, but the smart person like you are going to click the link below, go to our store and get food storage and preparation equipment. So you're prepared and you think outside the box and you're not part of the sheep. You're not going to get controlled by the wolves. You are a wolf. That's how you want to think, and that's how you want to be. And preparation is key. Again, we have 20% off. Click the link below and get yours today. Now, we're going to keep following this story. I just wanted to provide you guys with an update on it. I'm going to see if there's anything else going on before I close out here. Okay, so again, what we're hearing is explosions heard near Damascus, the capital. We have Syrian state TV, as well as other media outlets saying that they have shot down Israeli missiles. Okay, who is helping them do this? Russia, Iran. We have what else? Bomb shelters are opened in the Golan Heights. Why is the IDF telling their people to go into bomb shelters? For fun? No, because war is on the table and it's going to break out much further. Now we have unusual movement of Iranian forces. This is what's being stated. So this is escalating, and it's actually escalating pretty quickly. I'm going to pull up this article here. Okay, and again, the IDF has instructed their citizens near the Golan Heights and the Israeli border to go into bomb shelters. They have shut down the airspace. A pro-Assad commander said Israeli fighter jets struck a Syria army position south of Damascus. So far, there are no casualties being reported as of yet. And Syrian air defenses fired at 2 Israeli missiles, destroying both. That's what's being reported through Syrian TV. Now, there's no comment right now from Israel because, again, they don't either confirm or deny. But we know where this is coming from. And again, it's on the heels of U.S. President Donald Trump, okay, having that withdrawal from the Iranian nuclear deal. So, look, timing is everything. We've seen this on the table. We're going to keep updating you with the reports. Is there anything else? Hey, Chris, you want to add anything?
No, I think we covered it. We'll just keep everyone updated on reports as things escalate.
Yeah, we're going to keep you guys updated. Chris will update you as well. We're going to keep following the story. I'll be back soon. Again, my name is Chad Booksam with Alternative Media Television. God bless you guys.